Maybe.
Hopefully with sound. Do we have sound? I hope we have sound. We have squigglies. Do we have squigglies? I don't even see the squigglies now. Let's see if we have sound. I can check on my phone.
We do have sound.
Yes!
We did it!
Yeah. I have no clue what happened.
Well, apparently OBS decided that the default device, or actually I think it was Windows, to be honest. I think Windows decided that the default device would not be the
devices we actually use, yeah. We also had some reboot and updates and stuff, so probably messed that up.
I did that a couple of days ago when I recorded a video, and then I said, you know what, I'm going to reboot
I asked if this was your...
It was not my video, it was my reboot. That was the problem. Never ever reboot a streaming computer.
No, that's true. Okay, so welcome now with sound to Coding After Work, where technical issues sometimes
it happens. Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Yeah. Very strange.
Even to the best of us, but I've heard.
I don't know. I'm
from
not
the best of them. I don't know.
Who would that be?
I don't know. Definitely not us. Okay, so what are we doing today?
So you did turn it off and on again. We actually did. We tried that, and then finally we found the setting. So yeah, thank you for that. Maybe Simon is the one that is the best of them. I think so.
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
Knowing him, definitely is. Could be the case. Yeah. So what are we doing?
Probably, most likely, you have cheated and done some stuff off stream, as per usual.
That doesn't sound like me.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, not at all.
Oh, no. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't believe you. Hey, there's a spectrum in our background.
It is.
Yeah. It's floating. Well, it can be there.
So I don't want to say that you're right.
But you have prepared something.
There are things that have been checked in.
Yeah, and not by me.
I don't want to say it's me.
No, but there's two people who checks in stuff or able to, and it's me and you, but it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Right, let's pop over to the
other screen.
The other screen. Actually, we should mention what we did talk about in when we were silent. We did our first IRL meetup for like 3 years
IRL?
or something. IRL.
In person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easier to pronounce in Swedish. Yeah, first time in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Because we started as a meetup, an in-person event.
Yeah. Back
in the day, 2012. It's been a moment.
it has. So under the name Coding After Work, we're doing a user group, we're doing a podcast, we're doing YouTube, we're doing Twitch.
Meetups,
yeah.
You name it. Anything that's fun and has anything remotely related to code.
Yeah. But what we also have is sponsors.
Yes, and they do sponsor Coding After Work.
They do.
Yeah.
So if you need Blazor UI controls, you should definitely check out Telerik. They have amazing Blazor controls.
Yeah. Truly native.
Truly native, yeah.
And as we usually say, which they have not asked us to say, they have fantastic support.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing, I think. Well, of course, that the things actually work. That could be a good thing as well.
Could be a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the site, what it looks like, or looked like, when we left off.
And then you did stuff.
I don't want to say that I did stuff.
Come on, we already know it. You did stuff.
So I sent a link to my colleagues, and they went like, "Oh, that site looks crappy."
Yeah, we know that.
And I'm like, "Does it really?" Oh, there's like, and they started mentioning things that actually made sense. So
You sound so surprised that your colleagues actually had good feedback.
yeah,
That was mean.
no.
I hope they're not watching. I should clip this and send them to you. They can have it for tomorrow's stand-up or something.
So let's see if I can just run it now.
So for the before we had, if it's a multiple day conference, we had all the temperatures in a list like that, which is maybe not the best. So you switched it around.
I switched it around.
Yeah.
I moved the links, the call for paper link and the conference link from down here up here. I put all the dates or the temperatures down here.
Yeah.
Maybe I can use my trusty pen. Let's see.
Ooh,
There we
they
go.
also have amazing. Let's see if I can actually see the. No, the chat lifter thingy does not want to work today. Okay, that's awesome. Simon says they also do amazing swag T-shirts, and he has one from 2019 that is one of his favorite, tied to the Insider Dev Tour. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they do actually have a lot of cool T-shirts and stuff, and competitions and things.
Yeah, so basically what we did was that we took the call for paper and conference logo and moved it up from here. We took these, made them horizontally instead of vertically, and I increased
We
the
have friends
space.
incoming!
My stream with 99 viewers.
Look at that!
Hey.
Friends! Hello, friends! That's awesome. Welcome.
Cool Weathers is now
Okay.
following.
What do we have?
So I increased the
Hello.
space up here,
Yes.
and I increased the space here.
Yeah. And now I'm going to stop you because we have new friends. We have Jeff's friends coming over to join us in a raid. So we are building a website for finding conferences from different perspectives. We have one page for speakers because they want to know when do I have to submit my talk. Where are these conferences? Where can I find them? We have for attendees because maybe you just want to know if there is a cool .NET conference going on or JavaScript or whatever you're into. And then we also have one for organizers because as an organizer, sometimes you want to either cooperate with other nearby conferences, like the conference we help organize, Svetug, we have cooperated with both Jade Focus here in Sweden, but also NDC London, so we can share the cost of the speakers, so everyone can have amazing speakers. But as you see in this overview, sometimes there's a lot of conferences going on, and maybe you don't want to be put in there.
Yeah.
So we're building this site using RavenDB, and we're using Blazor. And we know we need to work on the UX.
But it's a working progress,
Yes, definitely.
right?
We are taking it baby steps, which is very hard for me. And obviously you, because you sometimes cheat off stream.
Yes.
Like you have done today. Because you updated the for speakers page.
Actually, not the for speakers page, the speaker, or the conference page.
Yes, sorry. The conference page.
So it looks a little bit better now, I think.
Yeah. We still have some work to do with the colors, and we have some theming going on. We have a suggested, this was a Halloween theming,
yeah.
something like that, which we are fine with for now. It can be a Halloween theme, that's fine. You just want dark and yellow so you can call Batman, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it even more now.
I know that you do. I know that you do.
So,
Hello, theme. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't lift in. It's everything is broken today. First it was the sound, and now it's the chat. I can't even lift it in. I'm so sorry.
What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know. Hello. Oh, come on, chat application. Just work. Yep, you have to bear with us. Technology, you know?
It's not always easy.
No. Some days. Yeah, you move some stuff around.
So I think
good.
it actually looks a whole lot better.
Yeah, much better. But we did bugs, you know, said the Neo. Yes, definitely. We know all about those. But we did say that we needed a background change for the color of our cards.
Yes.
Because
so
it does
if
not
we
look like cards.
Pop here. So the no result one, please ignore that. Gonna work on that. Gonna fix that.
Yeah, we have a few things in our backlog that we need to work on, but yeah. Oh, thank you for the sub.
So basically what you can't see right now is that over here
So, straight lines.
there is a
Background.
a card.
Yeah.
So it's a div with the class card. And I mean, these examples looks pretty good.
Yeah,
when
they're
it
even
comes to-
themed for our conference. But it could be
but
good that there's
like
some...
this one, for example, is a little bit tricky to read. The
Yeah.
lifestyle here.
Yeah.
This one probably won't be able to do anything about since it has the white.
Yeah, but also some of them doesn't have images, and then you don't really know exactly where one start and one ends. So love the border. There you go.
So do you perhaps have a suggestion for color?
Yeah, well, we need to try, and this is if you haven't worked with a color palette before, it is super difficult to. We have a base color, and that's our main yellow. This is the same for the light theme and the dark theme, but then we want to have contrasting colors. We want to have accessible colors for everyone, and enough. It should make sense, and a lot of the times it looks good in your little trial sample color palette, but then when you put it on the whole webpage, it looks iffy. But I did. Which one is this? This is the dark one, right? So we have a darker, a lighter gray, but I don't even remember which background we have. Because we have tried so many backgrounds.
So the background would be this one,
and there is taste. I know, right? Colors are hard to get right for sure, said Dukasoft. Yeah. It's just a trial and error.
Yeah.
So we have the...
1A1201.
Okay, that's not the same we're using here.
I think that's... Let me just make sure that... Yes, that's the one we're using.
And now it comes in handy that we are actually using CSS variables because we can change it up here and mix around with the colors and get a feel for it and see if we can live with it or not. And we don't have to hunt down all the places that we have that dark color. So we have a lighter gray. I don't know if this is too neutral compared to the other gray, but we do have... What did we call it? Medium darker? Oh my gosh, the naming of these colors. They are also a work in progress. I think it's a medium darker.
Medium dark? No, darker. That's the one.
Yeah, I think that's the one that we're using for the background. Or which one are we using for the cards?
The cards right now are using the background color because we don't have any color for that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So then we should have a card background then.
Okay.
We should have a card dark background and a card medium darker light. I know, Simon. This is a work in progress for sure. And nobody will know what these colors mean until we have settled our final color palette, and then we can actually name them correctly.
So what color are we?
We have a card background for the dark theme. We can try 37.
Is this for the dark theme?
Yes. Do you want the light theme?
Yes, please.
Let's try this one. This is kind of like the Lego sand color. DA. DB. CA.
All right, and we're going
and then it will look horrible on the page. Probably it's so different. Anyone ever painted their a room or so? You look at the little color sample and then you put it up on the wall, and whew, that was a different color. That's basically the effect we're getting.
This one.
And I'm not like Jimmy, who wants to cheat off stream.
So card background should be card background.
Oh, then you can relate, yes.
Actually, we should have card background. This one is light.
Yes.
And we should have one that is dark.
Agreed. And you want a dark color to try?
Yes, please.
37.
37.
38.
38.
2E.
2E. There we go.
Let's see how that looks.
So the card background is using the card background light. There we go.
And then in the dark theme.
And here we will go with card
So
background.
we're doing a media query to check if the user is preferring a dark theme. And on our to-do list is a medium theme as well, because not everyone likes the dark theme or the light theme. Maybe we can find a happy medium as well. Well, I'm not super happy, but I'm not going to cry.
But it's I think it's actually better though.
It's better than before, but we still will have the issue with the logos, no matter what color we are using, because some of them have white, some of them have dark, some of them have, everything.
I think this was actually became way better.
It's at least very clear hierarchically where something begins and something ends. I mean, we can't control the users or the conference logos. And just to put it out there, we are not stealing the thunders from the services that we are collecting the data from. We're actually sending them to the page. We just want one place where we can search for these, and then we send them along on their merry way. So we're not stealing the thunder. We're actually boosting them.
Yeah, and also like Sessionize, for example, they do have a kind of a search functionality inside of the portal, but we're adding some extra
features.
This actually worked very badly. Let me see if I can get another one. This one, for example. So we're also getting like the temperatures, so
which Sessionize does not offer.
Yeah.
And
so
in our backlog, we have things like we want to be able to say, okay, I want to travel. I am traveling to the US. Where can I find conferences?
Yes.
Or I don't want to travel. Can I get a 10-mile radius? I don't want to travel too much. Can I get a 10-mile radius from where I live? And things like that.
I think this is better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then we get the overlapping conferences down there.
Should we take a look?
Oh, we need to check. Let me check the contrast for that new colors.
Actually, it looks good on light as well.
Actually, you can go check the color,
this
the contrast.
Looks
good. Can you go to contrastchecker.org? Because we now have a new background and we haven't checked the background the text color on the new background because I really, really want to have it accessible. Yeah, that's the one. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Contrastchecker.com is one of them. Just click. This is from WebAIM. It's the same. Yep. And you put in the background color we have. That's the 3738.
38
2E.
2E.
And then we're using F8 FA
F8 FA
E6 as a text.
E6.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Okay, we need to work on that. This is passing. We are passing all, even the AAA, which is the higher recommendation that there is. However, in a perfect world, we want to strive for a contrast that is a little bit more pungy because as your eyes are deteriorating, as we do as humans, contrast is more and more important. So you want to be optimally around maybe over 14, 15, up to 17, but not up to 21, which is the maximum, because that can actually give you headaches and eye strain and stuff like that. So we want to increase it a little bit, even though we are passing, so we can leave it for now. I still want to fix that later on.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But at least we're passing, so I think I think it's 7. We need to be over 7 for the AAA text, and we are at 11, so it's even better than the bare minimum. But I still want to be the best.
All right. So I'm thinking.
Are you thinking?
I am sometimes. So if we pop back to the dark theme here, and so we talked about changing the color of this text box as well.
Yeah. On the light theme, I thought it made sense to. It depends on how we look at it. If we look at it from what is the most important thing on this page? Is it that you're able to search, or is it the list?
I would argue it's the list.
Yes, and the list have a higher importance on this page because it's a little bit more in your face, which means that we should not have the same color on the search bar.
All right.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
We could, but then it's equally important, which means none of it is more important than the other. So maybe we want to strive for that even in the dark theme. I think this one is a little bit better than the dark theme.
So let's...
But that might actually be because we have a bright orangey frame around that, border around that. So if we remove that or something, I don't know. Let's do something.
So you're saying that we're gonna skip the...
For me, the yellow orangey is more eye-catching than the list is.
Yes.
So maybe that should be a different color. Do we have a frame on the light theme form?
Yes.
But
it is not very visible. There's tiny bit
so that
of
is
color.
the light yellow we have? Blue and red, nice colors. This is Lavasoft, yeah. Red and orange and yellow will capture the attention of the user super fast because it's the color that travels the fastest to... Well, we perceive those colors fastest, which is also why fast food chains usually are like red or orangey and things like that, so you can see them from the highway and get a little hungry and stop and have crappy food. I would know. I've had some.
So what do we say? Are we saying that we're saying that we are quite happy with this one?
Yes. But we do want to check what the color we're using, if that is the light yellow we do have. Is it the FED 136?
Border, it's an input color, it's a medium, light, darker. FAEDCD.
Yes, okay, so it's a super light yellow. And I think on the other one, okay. So we want to do the opposite for this one because yellow here will stand out way more. So either we make it darker, which I think, is it, do we have, what's the color we're using here?
Border is input color, medium dark. If we're talking about the border
Yeah.
here.
So can you try it just here in the interface? D99.
Which one did I say? Medium
dark.
Medium dark.
D99.
D99.
D04.
D04.
No.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Never mind then. It was darker, but so I don't know. Just remove it for now then. We need to have a border at some point.
But could we just do some kind of gray one?
Yeah. What is the input background color we have there? I can't find it in our palette.
Let me just
Oh, Lavasoft has a small inside update. He's watching Rocky movies. He's seen 3 of them already. Congratulations.
So basically, you're gonna see the best one next.
Oh. I will break you.
Nice.
Hi, Napalm. What is the input color, input background color we're using for
The input background color is
this one? Because I don't think we have that in our color palette here.
BG color, medium darker.
And what is that? Resolve as?
That is 2B.
2B.
Or not 2B.
I don't think so.
1F.
1F.
00.
00. Okay, so we want to have... And which one is the background?
The background for?
The background. The page background. The background. You know the one. Oh, we have so many colors. I do not like this. I do not approve. Don't do like we do.
We're not using all the
but
colors.
they are there.
Fine.
No, it's not fine. They are taking up
They're
space.
not bothering you at all.
They are bothering me a lot.
Wanna bet?
Yeah.
Okay, the color, background color, this one, dark, 1A,
Yeah.
1201.
01. Okay, so we want something that is like that one, but a little bit lighter. Whoops, not that lighter.
Should we switch over and show what you're doing? Or?
Well, I'm just guessing. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so try 1F.
What are we doing?
1501. The input background.
Input background.
We need to be better at naming things as well.
But the question is, if we're changing the input
We
background...
can use the input background color for the border. See what I did there?
No.
No? So we have the input background color now. It's a little bit in your facey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we switch that and use that for border color instead, maybe.
Okay. So
Just guessing. So
input-
Jessica's doing some science. I wouldn't call it science. It's just trial and error, mostly errors.
So you're saying that you want medium darker inside of the border
Well,
color
yeah.
instead. There we go.
We need to
Save.
fix this later.
And what do you want in...
1F 1501.
I'm actually just going to do like this for now because it's just going to...
Yeah, we're just messing around.
Tell me again.
1F
1F
1501.
01.
Just make the best guesses and you will have science then, says Lavasoft. Thank you for your confidence, but yeah. Oof, we need to fix the input text there as well because it's too light, too dark. But
the actual writing is in white,
but why should only the people who can read?
No, I'm not saying that we're not going to do it, but I'm saying it's supposed to be hard to read this one.
Can you unmark it? Okay, so it needs to be lighter than that then. Which way am I going? Am I going darker? No, I'm going lighter. Okay, so 26.
Are we changing the
background? This one, 26. 1B 02.
B
That's the last try we'll do. We'll just keep it for now, and then we have to work with that. Keep improving. Yeah, that still is a little bit sucky.
Okay, let's...
Let's ignore it for now.
So what I did last weekend was that I watched Creed 3. And...
did it change? And you said, it was just a couple of percentage lighter. Yeah, you watch Creed.
Yeah. So that's the third Creed movie. It's based on the Rocky franchise. It's the basically Rocky is in the first and the second movie and not the third. And I can't go into rant mode here because
no, you cannot.
There's
but
a lot of spoilers.
He ranted so much. I felt like he was just cussing me out, and I wasn't even watching the movie. He was so upset. Creed is that the Rocky movie without Sly? Well, sort of.
Yeah. So
look at that.
Sly is in the first one, the second one, not the third one.
Still can't get the...
And Creed is of course Apollo Creed's son in this case.
We do have some excellent advice here. Should we try it?
Okay.
The Neo is suggesting maybe some border radius, 5 pixels.
Border radius
on the input box, and some padding.
Padding is actually one of the things that my colleague said as well.
Yeah.
So I believe...
Padding is always good.
Do we actually have the search? Let me see. We do have the search. We do have a padding.
A little bit padding.
A little bit of padding.
So try the border radius then.
Let's add a little bit more of padding. Let's say 5. See what happens.
I mean, it's a work in progress.
Did it change?
Who knows?
Okay, let's do it like this. 500.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Is this good?
Yeah, that's a correct amount of padding. Yeah, that's much better.
Do you think we could go a little bit more? I think we can go a little bit more. Let's do 7.
Okay. That's a good suggestion. Thank you, the Neo.
I feel like 7 is better.
Yeah.
Let's add a little bit of border radius, radius.
Oh, it actually said radius 5. It suggested exactly that.
I don't think we actually need those. Did did it actually not add one? Border. Oh, come on. Don't make me type.
Please don't make him type.
There we go.
Did you hear
Let's
back
try.
on the interview, Jess? I did. And while I was away, while I was waiting, I had a chat with a former colleague and acquaintance, I would say, who I have been using as my career coach, I think, which he was happy to do. We kind of came to the conclusion that even though it would be a fun job, it's maybe not where my talent would be. What do you say? Best used? I don't know. And the funny thing is that we came to the realization on maybe where I should be working or what I should be working with. And the feedback I got from the people I interviewed with was exactly that. So they actually said that you will be wasted in this this particular role, but please can you find somewhere else for her to be, because I think she's a fit for the company. So we don't know. But I still have some classes to teach this summer, so we're not in a hurry.
So we got a suggestion to add a little bit of shadowing. I'm not sure that this actually
Try the
was.
light theme and see what you can see. It's easier to see the shadowing there. Remove it.
Here I
Better to-
actually think it looks pretty good, but
but it might as well have been just the border.
yeah, and
for
it's
change.
getting a little bit too much.
Yeah, in the dark theme, it's
focus as well.
Yeah. Yeah, better to know now than before getting there. Exactly. Ask me how I know. Went through that myself this year. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I rather do the school every now and then and find something that I'm actually passionate about, because I think I will perform better as well. Better for everyone if you can find something, if you're lucky enough, I think.
Okay, so we got.
Let's leave it for now.
Yeah.
We can't spend 4 hours just.
Oh, we can.
I know.
It is
I've been
definitely
there.
possible.
I've been there. Oh, I have so much color research. It's not even funny. Oh, and don't get me started on typefaces. Whew. Napalm says, I left a place after 7 years for an architect gig that turns out it wasn't hands-on and it was governance. Yeah, it was a waste for my coding skill. Exactly. And you never know. And this company, I'm actually talking to 2 companies, and both of them, they don't have a place for me right now, because in Sweden during the summer we closed down basically for 3 months, because we're pretty lucky when it comes to vacation time and stuff like that. But they are both very transparent, and I value transparency. I rather you not give me a lot of BS just to keep your ties to that company or that recruiter or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at that. I left after four months and landed as cloud engineer at a robotics startup. It's fun so far. Oh, that's nice. Sounds challenging. That's awesome. Yeah, and we got unions as well. Not everyone had them. Yeah, sometimes you can actually be forced to take a vacation. You've been forced.
Yep.
Because you work in the financial sphere of I don't know.
So there's basically a rule that you need to have, I think it's 3 weeks
Consecutive
vacation.
weeks.
Yes.
Consecutive weeks per year. But you can save them for 1 or 2 years, but in the banking world, they will come.
Yeah, but so there's one rule that you may have 3 consecutive
you
weeks.
have.
I have to have
right,
3.
right. You're required to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we have most I think everyone has 5 weeks of vacation to start with, but some companies give you 6 weeks because it's a good benefit to get people to sign on. But you're legally required, as long as you ask a couple of months before, to be able to take 3 weeks in a row. We are very fortunate here.
Yeah.
Okay, what were we doing? What were we doing?
Well, I was thinking that we have a background.
We do have a background.
We have a working search
Yeah, we
bar.
still need to fix that color. Hey, thank you for the follow.
But I'm
Zaz is
assuming
now following.
we're not going to do that
No,
now. Okay.
no, I think we'd have to marinate that a little bit. But we did get some awesome help, so.
Let's see if we have anything in a backlog
We
that
have
we
a lot of
should
things in the
be doing.
background.
This is absolutely not what I want to do. There we go. SMS.
Well, not on Twitter.
What's up with that?
Okay.
I don't get why it's actually wants to send me an SMS. I have the Authenticator app.
Maybe you asked her to once.
There we go. Oh, did I tell you
Should
that
you really show this? Probably not. What did you tell me?
Did I tell you that the Blossom? No, that's not
how you spell it.
Blossom extension got it first
Pull request. Oh, that's so cool. So
Um,
Blossom is an extension, Visual Studio extension that Jimmy wrote that does a bunch of cool things. And now it has gotten a pull request. Yeah.
So I actually did approve that one, but I haven't released it yet because I want. There's a couple of things that I want to make sure that I fix before I
okay.
release a new version.
So what
but,
does the extension do?
So what does it do? It does a lot of things.
Yeah.
So one of the things that everything started with this functionality that I'm about to show you. That's how we kind of got the idea that we should make a plugin or an extension. But I wasn't sure that this was something that the rest of the world would think is a great idea or something.
Yeah,
that
you thought
one-
it was maybe a special case for your type of work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
But apparently,
so we got the show Blazor routes.
right, and that one has blown up a little.
Everyone loves this feature.
Yeah.
So
So
basically
what does
what
it
we
do?
can do is that we can take a look at the routes and I can say, well, speakers, for example. I can double click on speakers and this is the bug that the
Right.
person fixed, I believe.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can go into the speakers page. So basically what it does is that it's going to go through all the files, search for that at page and the text and put all of those in this list.
Yeah, so you can have all the list in one place, so you don't have to. Whoa, where is this page located? And find
Exactly.
it. Yeah, that's cool.
So that's
Speakers. Do you need some? Go buy some. Not that kind of speakers. The other kind. And Napalm says that Jimmy and I are going to make something fun, aren't we, Jimmy?
Yes.
I heard rumors.
not sure what, but
No, but I
definitely
still
something
heard
fun.
rumors.
And I heard something about a robotics company. So
Ooh. Oh gosh, that will be expensive. You're just going to buy everything, right? Yeah, I know. It's a developer.
these are the rules, right?
T1000s, right? Yeah, that's why I say please and thank you to all my digital assistants, because I don't want to be killed first.
Yeah, so the extension has a lot of awesome features. I'm not going to demo them all, but
If Jimmy does not know, it's going to be good. I think Lavasoft is onto something.
So let's pop in
Blazor.
here. There we go.
Yay.
Actually, it has even more. It's like 50 downloads per day or something
Oh,
like
that's
that.
cool.
It's increasing, and that's
Hey,
pretty
Tyndall!
fast.
It's
Hey.
after work. They're coding. Tyndall is late. It's yeah, standard Thursday. That is true. You missed all the tech issues. Well, not all. We saved some, like the lifting in chat
Yeah.
is, of course, completely broken today.
Yeah, so the Blossom extension has lots of features like creating isolated CSS files, JavaScript files, code behind files, moving or extracting to components and stuff like that. And I have lots of ideas for this as well that I'm just not sure how to solve.
Yeah.
But there's...
Oh, you were in... Tyndall was in Gränna and charged for a bit because he's going to make a long drive tomorrow. And Gränna is the most awesome, fantastic, beautiful place in Sweden to charge your electrical vehicle because it is so pretty. As long as you don't turn around and see the crappy gas station behind you,
Yeah.
whew, it's amazing. Yeah, push the right foot, become part of the seat. That is true. Oh, Salma says Polestar is so much fun. Got mine myself. Me too. Well, us too, I guess. No, it's mine. As long when it's dirty, it's ours. When it's acting up, it's ours. But otherwise, it's mine.
And I don't have a license, so it
Oh,
makes
they've
sense.
redone the whole gas station? Oh, apparently it's their latest concept store. I haven't been in a while. It's been, I don't know, since January, I think. And then it was just empty. Yeah, but the lake is so pretty. It doesn't matter if it's summer or winter, because if it's winter, you can see all the houses on the hills glittering. Yeah. They have a built-in Pizza Hut. Nah. I'll take the view. Jimmy can take the pizza.
And we just solved dinner.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's what you think. Have you seen Gyllene Utton? We have driven past 5 million times, and every time we kind of laugh because it sounds so funny. It's like the gilded otter.
Yeah.
No, it's
Gold-
called otter? Otter.
Yeah.
Yeah, gilded otter. It's right next to it. Yeah, slightly expensive restaurant, but also slightly good. Yeah, we'll have to pop down sometime. And,
So we got a mention of the polka pigs or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you have a story about those. Do you remember that?
Right. So it was... I don't remember exactly how long ago, but it was like the 1800s or something. They made the polka pigs, they call it. It's basically sugar canes, candy canes, that's rolled, and they started to do that in Gränna. And she was a, I think she was a widow.
Can bring up a picture, perhaps.
And she wanted to make money. She was very, very cool. So yeah, but they are straight, most of them, like the one on the second picture there.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, and she started making candies, and the reason it's called polka pigs is because pig, or in Swedish, pig in Swedish, gris, was actually a nickname for sugary treats back then. And polka was the dance or music that was very popular back then. So they just made it polka pig. And it's striped because it should resemble the striped dresses that they have. And they swivel around in the dance. So it's swiveling there as well. Yeah.
Cool.
It's not just sugar, no, but it's basically just sugar. and peppermint. Or whatever flavor. They have basically every flavor that there is. Oh, lunch at the Gilded Otter is around $25. Okay.
That's basically the whole of Stockholm.
Yeah. It's it's like a normal lunch in Norway
Yeah.
or Stockholm
Yeah.
for sure. That's insane.
I remember when we went to Oslo and we went to like just a
There was Pepe's Pizza, I think it
Yeah,
was called,
that
like a
might- yeah.
chain, not even a good chain, like a regular chain,
and we're like ordering
a small pizza.
small pizza and a
Really
very very small milkshake.
It was the tiniest milkshake. It was not even a cup. It was basically 200 milliliters. It's
And
Yeah.
the waitress is like $50, and we're like, what? I'm sorry, what?
yeah,
And this was like
years ago.
10 years ago,
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
something like that.
In
7 years ago.
Sweden, that would pay for, I don't know, 4 or 5 people.
We're like, 50? What? Sorry?
Yeah. Oh, the milkshake sounds like Djureskog. That's another common charging restaurant stop to do. They do burgers and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, horrible pizzas are the best. There you go. You should have liked the pizza we had yesterday in our first in-person Coding After Work meetup since the pandemic. It was horrible. At least the vegetarian one.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And you
was-
like all pizzas.
Yeah, I mean, it was pizza, so...
Yeah,
fine,
yeah.
still. Okay.
Isn't pizza like extra taxed in Norway? Well, everything is extra taxed in Scandinavia. Ooh, look at that. Sean Alex says, I have a thing when I'm traveling where I get a Big Mac in each country. I'm about at 17. That's nice. Do you feel the difference? Horrible. The pizza or the meetup? Just wondering. The pizza for sure. The meetup was awesome. Yes! Ever heard of the Big Mac Index? I have! That's a way, I heard that like in the 90s, how they compare how much salary you get in the different countries, but you
got
can't
it.
really just translate it. We can't just say that an American developer makes 10 times more than we, or vice versa, because it doesn't matter. It matters how much money we spend and how expensive food is. So they are using Big Mac because Big Macs can be found in basically every single country.
That makes sense,
Yeah.
I guess.
How much, how high of a percentage of your salary a Big Mac would cost? Yes, exactly. I work for Big Macs, Fulle Snobben said. Yeah, there you go. The worst one, French Big Macs are the best. The worst are in Copenhagen. Best so far was in Italy. Oh, interesting. Nice. In Italy, we tried a very controversial pizza, which all our Italian friends were denying.
Yeah. Doesn't exist.
Yeah. They put French fries on top of the pizza before they put it in the oven. Yeah.
It was so good.
No.
It was really... And mayo.
Look at that. Oh, yeah, mayo on top as well. McDonald's cheese in the Baltic is weird. Oh, there you go.
It's okay as long as it's not pineapple. Agreed.
Yes. No pineapple in pizzas. My last milkshake I had from McDonald's in Sweden. It tastes like butter. It was a chocolate milkshake. My friend and I have figured Burger King in Sweden is better than in Norway, and McDonald's is better in Norway than in Sweden. Oh, that's so fun. It's so interesting because I think it's just Max, the hamburger restaurant that we have here in Sweden, that actually the chocolate shake tastes like chocolate. Because the one at McDonald's tastes a little vanilla-ish with a hint of banana, and they ran past with some cacao or something. And the one at Burger King just tastes like, ugh. Yeah. That's fun. Oh, it's like take that American plastic chemical cheese that's kind of great, but then you don't remove the plastic pocket before. Oh, that is horrible. Oh, McDonald's ice cream machines are always broken in the States. Yes, apparently I don't know if it's a myth or not, but there's a rumor going on that it's not actually broken, but nobody wants to clean it. I'm not sure. Does that happen in Europe too? Not as common in Sweden. I think we have so many laws. Sometimes you can't get some of the milkshakes and ice creams, but usually you can. Mm. Here's what you do, Tyndall says. You go to Burger King and you get their fries because, this is controversial, because they're their best, he says. Jimmy does not agree. I agree.
Wait, what?
He says, here's what you do. You go to Burger King and you get their fries because they're the best. Then you go to Max and get their Frisco and cheese dip. Oh, their free cheese dip is awesome. Their vegan, what do you call them? Shakes are amazing. They do not taste vegan. They are really, really good. We're getting hungry here. Cleaning the ice cream machine require them tearing it apart, and that is overly complex machine that some companies sold to the corporation. Yes, and the instruction book. There's a whole conspiracy theory around that. I think I saw something on YouTube for that. Yes, look at that. There's a documentation on YouTube. Broken ice cream machine at McDonald's. Yes, that's the one. Lavasov does not eat Max burgers. I get the Burger King instead. They're the best. Oh, interesting. I would probably agree if I can tolerate meat. I'm actually allergic. So the one, even if they say have it your way, it's BS. Because if you ask for a burger, but can you switch the patty, they're like, I have to ask the chef. Like it's a chef they have. So I have a beef with them. And then one...
You don't have a beef with them?
Well, I do. No, I have... Well, I got pork some. I ordered a vegan burger at Burger King or a local Burger King, and they put bacon on it. Like, that's going to work if you can't actually eat meat. Burger King fries are the only crispy fries when you can get fast food. Hey, yes, I agree. Both McDonald's and Max are kind of, not soggy, but McDonald's is like floppy. Not soggy, but floppy. Are you allergic to bacon? I am. I am allergic to all meat, basically. Not fish and seafood. Those I can tolerate, but the rest of it I am, so... Switch the patty. Yes, that's what I asked them to do. I did. And they were like, no, I have to ask the chef. And the chef said no. Because it's so hard to just shift the patty. To what? The plant burger abomination. Yes, that's the one. And that's why I actually like Max. Because they have so many options. They have halloumi burgers. They have, 5-6 different versions of non-meat option patties, and most of them do not suck, which is really, really nice. If they were to have Burger King at Arlanda, our airport here in Stockholm, they would have taken over for both Max and McDonald's. Yeah, maybe. You can't eat bacon? I feel so sorry for you, Tyndall says. Me too! I love bacon. I love bacon. Yeah, but I guess I'm pulling my my way towards not eating too much meat here in the world and doing all that damage. So there's that. Can you at least inhale bacon fumes without dying? Yes, I will not die if I eat some meat. I will just feel very, very, very crappy for, I don't know. It gives me migraines and stomach issues and what have you. I will feel bad for probably up to a week or something. Oh, yes, there's a tick in the States, the Lone Star tick, that if that bites you, you can get allergic to beef. I live in fear of that bug, yes. So we have that here too, but it's not that version I have. I have a different version. It's something, it's some enzyme in protein enzyme stuff when it's breaking down that gets me. As long as you can eat bacon, there you go. Well, I do put a lot of smoked paprika and stuff like that on, and I use a lot of MSG. I know it's controversial, but Tyndall, you get me, right? A lot of MSG, because when you cook vegetarian food, it tastes usually nothing, and then you put in MSG, and it's like fan-freaking-tastic. You can't get umami because we have another issue. The best way to find umami is garlic. But if both of us is allergic to garlic as well,
because vampires.
Yes, vampires. Well, you see our complex. A lack of complex.
We don't sparkle.
No, we don't.
Because vampires don't sparkle.
They don't.
Rant mode.
Yeah. MSG is my favorite on chicken wings. My God, yes. Look at that. Team Edward. Team No Sparkle. Team Anne Rice. Don't go into rant. Because we haven't added the microphone to the rant mode yet.
I believe we do.
We did?
I think we did.
Okay. Team Jacob, you're both teams? Are you Team Sparkle? I like glitter, but not on my vampires. Okay, so what are you doing while we're discussing proteins?
I thought that I would take the opportunity to, while you were not watching me, just do something completely different.
Yeah, that sounds like you. You had the opportunity.
So I copied our get conferences async method. Mm-hmm. And then I added a double for latitude and double for longitude and a double for radius.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
And then I just, I'll show you the homepage of Raven, just copied this piece of code here and basically just added that to our site.
You know, I got warned on the image Tyndall sent. I got warned that this had adult or adult content on it, and it's a bag of MSG, and this is the same size bag we buy. There you go. And I don't know why it's marked as for adults. Maybe children shouldn't eat MSG? I don't know. Yeah, sorry, you were added longitude and latitude.
So basically,
and a radius.
I added these 3 lines of code.
Okay.
That's everything.
And what do we get?
So what do we get?
Do we get some sort of map thingy?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the, let's see here. So what we're gonna do when we're searching for a conference. Mm-hmm. We can add a longitude and latitude and then a radius and search for all the conferences in that area.
Yeah, so let's say I'm traveling to Norway because I'm speaking at a conference and I want to know if there's any other conferences while I'm traveling anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I'm not sure exactly how that page should look or how we would create that page. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the speaker page and copy that one. Let me see, rename. And let's call it geo search, like that. And let's just go with geo, like that. So basically what we have here is it's a copy of the speaker page.
Yeah.
And we're only going to change, actually this is, we got search active conferences. So in this case, we're not going to be able to search them. We're going to say get conferences. And is that the wrong name? Did I just say the wrong name? This should be the right one. Sometimes since IntelliSense just doesn't help me. Get. Do I need to go back and check what the name was? There we go. Get conferences. There we go. No IntelliSense at all. So I believe it was, first of all, we got a double.
Mm-hmm. What are we doing with the double?
Double. That equals, let's just go for 0 for now. We got a one for longitude. And we got one for radius. Radius. That's actually not how you do that. Radius. There we go. And let's say that we're gonna have, so the radius is in kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go for 40, perhaps? I don't know. Something blew up. So we had.
Why are we hard coding the radius?
We're going to fix that.
Okay.
But
yeah.
For
just asking for a friend.
I just want to see that it's that the code is actually working.
That's fine. Just like we do with the colors, baby steps.
So let's see here. I'm not getting any help. Come on. How am I supposed to code without IntelliSense? Is that even a thing? Is that possible?
Are you being special again?
Could I get some help? There we go. I saw it. I saw it. There we go. It's not correct, but got something. So it's actually taking in a interval. Let me think. Should we? Well, we kind of want to be able to. I don't want to be able to search the conferences. I'm not going to be able to say like the .NET conference in that area,
just
right?
conferences.
So conferences in that area during a specific period of time. That makes sense, I think.
Yeah.
For now, let's just do date only.
Jimmy is special. He has the red shirt on. I know. That is some dangerous territory if you're a Trekkie.
So I'm just going to send in the minimum value for data only and the maximum value for data only. We're going to get them all for now. So let's get a longitude and latitude. So do you know the longitude and latitude for Stockholm?
Sure.
Don't?
No. I wouldn't even know in what ballpark.
So apparently it's this.
Okay.
Let's bring those over. There we go. did experiment with this earlier today, so I know that this is actually in the ballpark.
Okay.
I know that the first number should be like 59, and the second number should be like 18, and like that's a lot of things that are 59 and 18. So. Okay, so if I run this now, theoretically,
We might have a radius.
maybe. Let's see what happens. And we named it Geo. There we go. So we got Stockholm.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of things in Stockholm.
Oh, this is the radius, and we don't see that on a map. We just see the results, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for now.
Stockholm. We got Stockholm. We
Oh,
got
Sveatorp, this
That's
is
in Stockholm
ours.
as well.
Yeah.
Stockholm. Everything in Stockholm.
Oh, this is past tense.
Yeah, so since we did the data only minimum to maximum, we're searching everything.
Yeah. So we're talking about the three Scots, the Microsofties. We have Scott Guthrie, Scott Hanselman, and Scott
Hunter.
Hunter. There you go. Hunter!
So now we
Oh no,
we have...
Lavasoft has a slight migraine.
Oh,
I'm
that
sorry
sucks.
about that. That sucks. The three great Scots, yes. For sure. They're good people.
They are. So
But this is cool.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't show. Well, that depends. It depends on how we want to use this. If this is for a organizer, I want to see the whole year basically, so I know, or at least 3 months. But if it's for a as a conference attendee or speaker, I would rather only see the open ones or the future ones,
Yes.
or be able to put in a date and stuff like that.
That obviously makes sense. But I'm thinking like this page should not make any assumptions. So maybe I want to be able to say, so how many conferences have been in Stockholm? Then I'll be able to do that here.
Yeah.
So let's just try
that's
something.
pretty cool.
Let's do like let's add a 0. Oh, come on.
So this is 400 kilometers.
400 kilometers. Yes.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Let's see. So now we got Helsinki.
And that would be
Tallinn.
Almost 250 miles for our American friends.
Got Stockholm, Helsinki. We got even more Helsinki. Gothenburg.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, then there should be 2. Yeah, look at that, 2 Sveatorps. But the other one should be green. Someone missed that.
Actually, I think that. Oh, it's actually here.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
should
think
be
we
green.
had that one in our database. I'm actually a little bit surprised about that.
Yeah, but that's the last year's version.
Yeah,
but it should
yeah,
still be
of
green.
course.
Can we really use the conference logos like this? We are just using what Sessionize is giving us, and we are not. We are putting them back to their site, so I think we're fine. Or, as Tyndall says, as long as they're not know about it. No, I think we can go in to the fair use here. We're not profiting on this. We're not doing anything like that. I'm just trying to trigger. We know. We're not easily triggered, I was going to say, but then we do have some rants, so every now and then.
Yep.
Our American friends like feet and foot. Yep, that is true, but I don't think that kind of distance is what we're would be very useful in feet.
Feet.
Yeah. saying everything is legal as long as you not get caught. Well,
Is that true?
ooh, the Apple logo. I put that in the middle of the list because I want to. That is actually not acceptable. We had some, we did some, for Coding After Work podcast, we put in URLs, quick links to Spotify and to Apple Music or whatever they call it, and all of those, Windows version, all the versions. And they have so many rules on which order they are supposed to be in. And I think that it was like Google who demands to be first, but Apple demands to be last if there's multiple and you have to have a certain amount of spacing. It was a... Insert rant mode here. Let's not go down that. So we have a different discussion going on here from Tyndall. Entirely different thing we can trigger about. I got in a discussion on why I'm releasing everything on GitHub under MIT instead of GPL. I tried explaining that I don't like contagious licenses, and I got yelled at for being a bad person even though I released the code for free. Oh my gosh. Sometimes people are just a little bit too entitled. My mom, she is... I'm
wondering where this is going.
This is going the other way around. She, like a lot of people, doesn't know how development actually works, but she understands what's going on. She understands that you have to put in time and you have to try. It's trial and error, and that an update might take time because you need to do this, and that. And she's a moderator in a lot of forums and game stuff and such. And sometimes her internet lady friends, they complain because they should release at least 100 new levels. And she's like, excuse me, you are playing this game for free. They're not getting any payment, and you demand them to do this? So she's actually really, really good like that. Because sometimes people don't realize that it's not always a huge company behind certain stuff that has a gazillion dollars in the bank that they can just spend however they want. Sometimes it's just one person or a small team or whatever, and things take time. And people sometimes forget that and get entitled. But she fights for us.
Fights for the users.
Yes.
Or
like
programmers. Tron. Yeah. Let's see if this works. I don't know if double is actually one of the things I can type up here.
Tyndall adds, and if someone for some reason wants to use my throw together and then abandon code for something, why would I stop them with a contagious license? Yeah. Sometimes people just they learned one thing or they think that one thing and they don't even look into the rest of the things. It's just, nope, wrong. Some of my code is okay. Some, he says.
Hey, look at that. Now we have...
Context matter. Yes, for sure. Did we have something?
Now we
Did you do something?
have geo, followed by...
longitude and latitude.
Actually, latitude and longitude.
Okay, because why not?
Because apparently that's the order you should say them.
Oh, okay.
I'm always doing that wrong.
Oh, interesting.
Or if you change, like here, for example, it's latitude and longitude.
Who knew?
Yeah, I I always say them the other way around as well. So now we can basically just say, you know what? Do we have anything in the same vicinity? And
That's pretty cool.
go like 4,000. That's like super. There we go. London, Amsterdam. Got a whole list here. A lot of things happening.
Well, you basically picked all of Europe.
But it's possible. I think it's kind of cool. I'm actually surprised.
Nothing in Belgium? Oh, there's probably
there's
something
probably,
in Belgium.
Yeah, definitely. In Rome, so it should be. Now, the really cool thing with all of this is the only thing I've done is that I have a longitude and latitude in the database. That's it, right? And searching with a radius with kilometers is only these lines of code.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And now I'm going to stop you because there's some awesome heartwarming stuff going on in the chat room. Let's see. Selma says, throwing it out there, this might come later, but during big searches, have a loading circle or something that just do show that it's working on. Yes. Thank you for saying that. You're awesome. This is very important, and if it takes more than 500 milliseconds, there should be something up there because everything is so fast today. So 500 milliseconds for everything that we or the user feels is easy to do, and pressing enter for a search is very easy to do. So we need to show something. If it takes more than a second or two, we need to have some sort of progress indicator. That could be the wheelie thing. But if it's more than 2 seconds, we cannot use the wheelie thing. Or at least not alone. Because, let's face it, we will just think that it's froze. So we need to have some sort of progress indicator that is accumulating. Doesn't have to show like the exact amount the exact percentage you're actually loading. That doesn't matter as long as something is continuing to happening. And if it's even more than that, you need to every 2 seconds or so, or 2 to 5 seconds, preferably in the lower end, you should add something on top of that, like add a text, add something fun, add puns, add still searching, add looking for stuff. This is so important because it will feel so much faster for the user as well.
I saw a video of a guy talking about UX, and he talked about progress bars.
Yeah.
So he said like there are some different options, like the ones you just mentioned. So basically, the worst one, if you will, is the one just
the
a
wheelie
spinner,
thing. Yeah,
because it's not saying anything.
No.
The better one is some kind of progress bar. And that's basically what you said as well. But he had another option for the best one that he thought was the best one, and that's placeholders. So basically, when I search, the content placeholder is just gonna move up. You're gonna see they're like fading and stuff like that, and suddenly, boom, you got the data. So I think that might be something that you should look into.
But then both of those are true. It's not one or the other, because you still need to, even if you have a placeholder. Sometimes they have really pretty placeholders where they are like milked out or black and white or grayscale or whatever, and then there's some sort of animation going through them. But if that goes on for more than 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, you will feel like it froze. Yeah. So you still need to have the combination of both of them.
But I'm thinking instead of the wheelie thing.
Yeah.
Because
the wheelie thing really isn't good.
No, and we can't use the progress bar because we don't know how long it's going to take.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that we're going to take a look at how we could implement that kind of...
and that's also another thing to using placeholder to load stuff is also something that will give the users a perceived speed of the page. and it feels like something has loaded.
Yeah.
And you don't have to load everything at once, especially with Blazor.
And I think the point that he made is, which I think is the point that you're making here as well, is we're not getting something, we're not waiting for something, we're not getting, please wait while we are doing something. You're getting the data, you're not getting the correct data, you're not getting the actual data, but you're getting something that is not a please wait.
Yeah. Fulesnabel says, what about progress bars that goes to 99% and gets stuck there? Yeah, those are not good. They're the best, right? Yeah, for irritating your users. Definitely, no. Yeah, I'm catching up in the chat room. We have a lot of fun here. You're doing your magic arm again on my side. Yeah, that's what we do.
We're actually pretty close to each other.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's late, it's warm. It's super warm here. Scary! Did we scare you? Oh, I'm sorry.
I have a kind of a problem when I'm talking. I kind of need to talk with my arms as well. So
You don't need to, but you do.
I need to. Okay, so the local time is 8.
Yeah.
And I believe we have a rate to accomplish.
Oh, we do. We do. Let's see if I actually... Oh, I'm in the wrong one. But I think Tyndall said we can just type, right? Who's on? Visual Studio is on. Visual Studio is good. They have good stuff. But I'm having a great time. I've missed you. Likewise. And where are you going tomorrow? While I switch to the creator board, so I can actually know
The
how
long ride.
the long ride to the rider, yeah. Let's see, to the raid. My youngest sister has her graduation. Oh, that's nice. Congratulations. Yeah, high school. There you go. I've heard Visual Studio Code and C# is good now. Let's invade. Yes. Let's try it. Let's go to Visual Studio. And see you next time. Take care, everyone.